Chorus Maximus here. We're about to try the second round of the draft. Video 1 we drafted. Video 2 we won. Spoiler. There was a fairly early concede. That was surprising. Now let's see if we get lucky again. Dalnev. Alright, Dalnev, let's go. Well, the pretty obvious answer here is Ebon Skull, in my opinion. He is really nasty when played first round. So let's see what the opponent does with this. I've been pretty happy with my hands in the last game, and this hand is a wonderful hand. All of these are good choices. I'm leaning towards a Blight Witch and a Ravenous Hydra, although a Corpulent Shambler would also be good. I definitely want to play the Blight Witch unless my opponent puts a lot of pressure on me. The first level is really not impressive, like I said, but I love that consistent, so we'll see how it works. Okay. So the Shambler actually has now taken #1 spot. I can play it in front of the Rot Fiend and get 2. Activate the Rot Fiend's -1/-1 twice with the same creature, and that's going to be great. The Blight Witch can actually take out the Glutton, trade with it, so there we go. And the Ebon Skull Knight pushes through 8 damage. Now the Ebon Skull Knight is not something you really want to ignore. I've tried to ignore it a couple of times and it ends up just being bad. You take too much damage. You know it's going to go away at the end of the level, but if it's played first thing, you've got to deal with it. Okay, looks like the opponent has drafted a pretty solid Abomination deck. Look at all of these abominations. Very impressive. Alright. So, definitely want to play this Seal of Deepwood. That's going to be important. I want my Batterhide because it's consistent. The Siphon is really good too. Basically, I've got 4 cards I'd love to play. And I'm not exactly sure which ones to play. I think I'm going to go with the Batterhide. It can take out the Graveboard Glutton. There we go. And I want to play the Seal of Deepwood because it's also consistent, and oh my god, +9/+9 at level 2 and 18/18 at level 3. So we're going to go ahead and throw that on the Batterhide. It actually survives the Graveborn. There we go. Opponent knows what I'm up to now, knows that there's a seal. Will probably, if Dalnev has any removal, will probably start working on it now. Here's a very interesting hand. He can try to take out this Ebon Skull Knight this round. He might not. He might just ignore it. He's been ignoring it, more or less. Okay. So he didn't take it out. But I get to use the Uru right away, as soon as I play him. And that's pretty awesome. There we go. Now I'm going to place something in front of Dr. Frankenbaum. Don't really care what it is as long as it dies, and any of my creatures here will die. So the question is, what do I want to level? Bramble Axe Warriors, probably not my priority to level. The Ranger has an okay level 2. It's not bad. I might play the Ranger. Graveborn Geist is an excellent underdrop, so I wouldn't mind not leveling it because the 7 attack level 1 in rank 2 is not so bad. I think I'm going to play the Ranger. watch the ranger die. There we go. Give me a spirit. Thank you. So this is my first time having Uru. I've never played with him. He stays 3-3 the whole time. That's a real drawback. It'd be hard to keep him alive. At least he's got Defender. Okay, here's the consistent paying off. The Blight Witch has already shown up. That's really good. I'm going to drop the Blight Witch. There we go. And then the question is, do I play the Graveborn Glutton? Put some pressure. It's really good at each level as far as attack goes. Play the Branch Weaver. Fill some lanes. Haven't seen any mobility. Opponent is playing Necrium and what? I haven't seen anything but Necrium, have I? How? I feel like I'm playing against a constructed deck. What the heck's going on here? Okay, I'm gonna play the Graveborn Glutton. There we go. Got my Seal of Deepwood. That's good. Might be worth buffing the Blight Witch. I haven't seen a lot of removal, and she has the regeneration. That's nice. There we go. So currently I'd say we're equal on board position because who knows what Dalnev's going to play next. Dalnev gets 2 cards, I've got 1 card on the board. It's tempting to say that I'm ahead in board position, but yep, see? So now he's ahead in board position, or she. Sort of low pressure though. 3-6 isn't really scaring me too much. I'm going to play the Ebonbound Warlord. Mostly because the level 2 at rank 3 is awesome, and so on. So you want to keep it 1 level behind the rank. I'm going to go ahead and play the Wrath. It's a Wrath. There we go. Ebon Skull Knight. Now here's the downside. Ebon Skull Knight is pretty worthless when you're drawing it this late in the rank. I could drop him in front of the Graveborn. Actually, he would die immediately. It wouldn't even do that. If he had an active creature that was beating me, that might be worth it, but no. Right now, not worth playing. So Batterhide is the obvious play here. He can take out the Graveborn Glutton. He's going to wear me down with this Abomination. Crucible Colossus is a pretty scary little card. I can play the Dire Hound to reverse that trade. Not sure it's worth it, but I think that was the best play. Great. Drew my level 3 batter hide. That's good. When I was drafting, I had a very ambivalent feeling about Wrath and the Dread Knight, because he buffs zombies. And at that time I had one zombie in my deck when I took him, and I ended up drafting one more, I think. Probably not worth taking, but I don't know. Now, what to play, what to play. Anything can take out this Graveborn Glutton. The question really is, what do you want to see the level 2 of? I think I want to see the level 2... Yeah, I'll drop the Gravegas. Why not? Man, those Graveborn Gluttons are nasty. Nasty, nasty. Yeah, he's just gonna keep plinking away at me with the damage from Dr. Frankenbaum and Graveborn Glutton. Glad my Blight Witch showed up. Consistent is wonderful. Zombie Titan is going to sacrifice itself to stop the Glutton. There we go. And get some damage through with the batter hide. That's good. Ah, the Seal of Deepwood showed up. That's beautiful. This could make a big difference. That batter hide is likely still going to be there unless he pulls something out like a spell. I could hit the batter hide. Could hit the Blight Witch. Definitely won't hit the Blight Witch now. So I'm gonna siphon. Am I gonna siphon? Do I want to siphon? Siphon the operator for the batter hide. There we go. There we go. This has just become very bad for my opponent. Those Seals of Deepwood are just practically broken. I haven't seen any real removal from Dalnev. Dalnev has 15 HP left. It's got 2 threatened lanes. It can block both lanes. This batter hide, the breakthrough, it's just plain old unfair. Yeah. Not a bad try. Good game, Dalnev. Good game. Well, thank you for watching. This has been Chorus Maximus. That was the second draft out of 4. Thus far, 2 wins, 0 losses. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, don't forget to like it. Subscribe if you're interested. See you next time.